Yo, what's up guys, it's Ka. Today we are back on Anime Vanguards, and I wanted to make a video covering my initial impressions and my overall thoughts and opinions on this new update 1.75 that they released recently. And I just kind of wanted to share with you guys how I felt about the update when it first came out, how I felt after all the, the things we're going to talk about got fixed, and, just overall now, after a couple days of it being out, how do I actually feel about the update? So if you're interested in hearing my opinions, let's just hop into it. Alright, update 1.7, 1.75, my bad, 1.75. So I want to start off just saying it out there blatantly as I can. The launch for this update was horrible. The state of the update on release was horrible. It was so bad. This game, the new update was just completely broken. There were enemies that were invisible. There's an issue where, like, let's say Alucard, his summon ability wouldn't actually work in the new raids, so people who were using Alucard just couldn't use them. The new units, there was one unit, Jiro here, let me show you. This guy here, he wasn't even able to attack for a little bit. Like, he couldn't even do any damage to anyone. And also they didn't force the banners for the new units for like 3 hours. So for 3 whole banner switches, there was no new units, and everyone was furious. I think we all kind of know that. We all know, like, if you were playing this update as soon as it came out, things weren't pretty. It didn't look good. There was issues with the new raid map not working, characters not working, just bugs galore. There was a lot happening. And I think just because of those initial impressions and like not being able to play the new update, people just instantly turned off to the update, which is completely valid. I almost did too. I almost didn't make a video on this game at all, like on this update. I was just gonna be like, oh, like whatever, I'm just gonna look past it because it wasn't really a strong update at the start. Then I ended up getting Shiny Valentine, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a video evolving Shiny Valentine. And let's just say another one of the bugs was that the quest for evolving Valentine was bugged. There's a lot of people saying it wasn't. It was bugged for me. I tried. I know, for those who know, they say, oh, you have to do it this way. I tried both ways and it was broken for me. I just had to wait for them to fix it. It was fixed. You can see in the video that I recently posted that you can see how it was bugged, but it was broken and it's annoying. I mean, no one wants to go into a new update and like one of the new characters doesn't even attack. Another one of them can't even evolve properly. Like, it's just kind of, it puts people off. Safe to say, like, people weren't really into the update, which is completely valid. They're allowed to, it's allowed to feel like that. I felt that way too. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, they also didn't release any codes on release, which was another thing. I personally don't really care that much, but it's kind of like a standard on Roblox games, not even just anime tower defense games, just any Roblox game ever. It's kind of the standard to release codes every update, and for them to not release a code after making people wait 3 weeks is kind of crazy in my opinion. So I don't really know what they were thinking. So it was a rough start is what I'm trying to say. It was a very rough start, but I waited 24 hours. I wanted to see, like, if they could fix some things, if things would get better after 24 hours, and they did. I give the devs the benefit of the doubt. They did work on all their optimization issues and everything that they had going on, bugs, everything. They fixed everything pretty much, and the game was fine. I mean, this raid isn't even bad. This isn't even a bad update in my opinion, simply because when Anime Reborn released their raid update, it was exactly the same as this. It was this update. They're the exact same update. We got 4 new units in this one, and we had 4 new units in Reborn's update as well. Like, they are the exact same update, and this game is getting a lot of hate for it. I don't know why. Now, I'm not one to glaze this game. I've hated on it in the past. You can check this card right up here. You can check it. I've hated on this game in the past, but I think it's unfair to judge this game based on the first 24 hours of the update release. Even though it was really bad and it made me want to stop playing it, but they did fix it pretty fast, and they gave us pity codes, which I don't really, they should have just given codes at the start anyway, but it is what it is. Yeah, I mean, like, overall, this update isn't even that bad. It's just a raid update, so it's nothing special. The only problem with it is that I know that it's going to take them like 3 weeks, 4 weeks maybe, to even get the new update out, and no one is going to be playing this raid for 3 or 4 weeks. Like, it's not enough content, it's not enough oomph to keep it, to keep it going for 3 weeks, which is, I think it's just a problem of Vanguards overall. Like, they don't have the most consistent update schedule, so it gets to a point where you play a new update for like maybe 3 days, and then once you complete it or get bored of it, you don't touch the game until the new update comes out, and then it's the same thing over and over again. It's kind of a bad loop that everyone is in for this game. I know I've been hating on this update the whole video so far, but I do want to talk about some good things I found. Oh, that's ironic, isn't it? All right, so anyway, I was gonna talk about the good things I liked about this update. The good things I really do like, I do mean this, I really like the units. I think the units are great. I mean, I have Secret Valentine. It's not because I got shiny, me, literally this unit is just really cool looking, and they actually have a really cool ability. Like if you get Monarch on this guy, like he has potential to be like the best Monarch in the game. I'm not even glazing, like I'm genuinely being serious. Obviously we have Dio. He's good. I mean, he's a time stop. I don't have him, but I've seen videos on him. He looks really cool. He looks dope. I really do like the units in this update. I also love the map. I think this map is so nice. It looks good. It's a very good map. It's one of their best maps in my opinion. I think whoever made this map, like props to them. They did a great job on it. I'm not gonna lie. It's very nice. Yeah, that's pretty much all I really did like from the update. I mean, there wasn't too much to the update anyway. I like the map. I like the units, and you know what? I like the how you can use the steel balls to stun the bosses. I really do like that mechanic. I like that they have those mechanics. I really appreciate that from this game. But yeah, that's all I can really say that I really like enjoyed about this update. It is just a raid update, so I'm not gonna be like, oh, this is a horrible update or this is a great update. It's a mid update. It's very middle of the ground. But because I really like the units a lot, I'd overall probably rate this update like a 6 out of 10, and that's including the fact that the launch was so bad. Like I would have given the update like maybe a 7.5, but because the launch of this update was so bad, there was no codes, nothing, I'm gonna bump it down to a 6, because no one wants to boot up their new game update and have it be buggy and like unplayable. That's just not very fun, at least not for me. Yeah, overall I'd give this update a nice solid like 6 out of 10. Nothing crazy. Yeah, I really do hope Vanguards can kind of step it up, because I've seen a lot of comments on different like YouTubers posts, and like people are saying like, man, this game ever since release has just slowly started to fall off. Like it's just been on the decline for a while, and I kind of see it. I kind of agree. The one update that I actually got excited for was the Jujutsu Kaisen update, and that was their only main update. Like we've had a 0.5 update which introduced Rengoku in that raid. We had update 1, which was the Jujutsu Kaisen, which I mean that was the most content they've ever added in one update, which isn't saying a lot because they didn't add too much, but it was the biggest content drop they ever did so far. Then they did update 1.1, which don't even get me started on that. All they did was add a boss event, and they added Sukuna, which was a unit that was supposed to be in the update 1, not update 1.1. So I don't know, that doesn't even count as an update for me. It was just like a sorry we're late. And then there was update 1.5, which was the one before this one, where they added essentially just a limited time event with the Dandadan like map and characters. It was pretty much their very delayed Halloween update, and that update was fine. I mean, it was okay. And then 3 weeks later we got this update that we're in now, and it's also fine. It's okay. I think if I were to rate the updates, this update is number 2 for me. I would say the Jujutsu Kaisen update is the best update, and then this one, and then I'd go probably the Dandadan, and then Rengoku, and then, you know, there's no other updates. So that's probably my rating of these. But yeah, this update's like a 6 out of 10. It's nothing too crazy. Yeah, I mean, let me know what you guys think down in the comments. I know this video was just kind of me yapping. They usually are with my other review videos, but if you're new here, I like to yap sometimes. If you like the video, consider subscribing, and if you haven't yet, go watch my newest video where I spent 24 hours evolving this guy. It was a great video. I loved it. But yeah, my name's Ka. If you're new here, you know, appreciate you, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. All right, bye bye.